Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was a French peasant girl from the 1500s who became famous as a military leader and was later burned at stake as a heretic. During the 100 Years' War, she said God told her to lead the French army against the English. She is now seen as a national hero in France and a Catholic saint. The story of Joan of Arc has been told and retold for hundreds of years and has influenced many works of art, literature, and pop culture. Could you find out more about her here? So let's get started. Domrémy was a small town in northeastern France where Joan of Arc was born around 1412. At the time, France was in the midst of the 100 Years' War with England. Joan of Arc claimed that she had been given a divine mission from God to assist the French in defeating the English and installing Dauphin Charles as the rightful king of France. This occurred during the time that France was engaged in the war. At 17, Joan journeyed to the royal court in Jeanne in 1429 to propose her mission to King Charles and his counselors. Charles, impressed by Joan's religious zeal and clear understanding of military tactics, gave Joan permission to lead an army to Orleans, which was under siege by an opposing force at that time. The entrance of Joan of Arc into the city in April 1429 gave the French soldiers a new lease on life, and through a series of clever and daring operations, she was able to break the siege that the English had placed on the city. During the following year, Joan of Arc demonstrated her leadership abilities by guiding the French army to a series of triumphs over the English and their allies. One of these victories was the renowned Battle of Patay. However, this success did not last long for her, as in May of 1430, she was taken prisoner by the English close to Compiègne. On May 30, 1431, Joan of Arc was killed by being burned at stake at Rouen. This occurred after a lengthy and convoluted trial in which she was convicted of heresy and sorcery. However, the story of Joan of Arc did not conclude with her passing away. In the years that followed her execution in France, public opinion began to move in her favor, and in 1456, a retrial was held in which Joan was declared acquitted of all charges brought against her. She was recognized by the Roman Catholic Church as a holy figure and canonized in 1920. The life and memory of Joan of Arc continued to be an inspiration to people all over the world, and she is still considered one of the most iconic individuals in the history of France. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, click the like and the bell buttons. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care until then.